Hey guys, this is Hell Hades. This is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Okay guys, it is the first time in about, I don't know, like several months, maybe 4 or 5 months, I'm not sure, since I actually bought a Prism Shard pack. And I bought some today, not tons and tons, but I've got enough for a decent temple. I am really after, and have been for a long time, FIRROL. He's a massive champion for Hydra and the Chimera, which are the two areas of the game which I still kind of like enjoy trying to push my own account on. Also kind of keen on BLUESTACKS here of the Meltwater. Again, really interesting champion for the likes of Chimera. So different option with this kind of like cool revive, plus good buffs, plus a really powerful passive. So I'm trying to like sculpt, I guess, really interesting teams for Chimera right now for me. And I'll be doing some videos on that coming up. But yeah, we basically got this Sylvan Watcher pool. Now, before I do that, I just want to call something out because I have fallen prey to something which I didn't know was a thing. And I want to make sure you guys don't do the same. So this is like super duper tip of the day. If you are pushing missions, right? So I'm currently pushing for Marius. That's like my next big target. I really want to get Marius, okay? And I think playing the free-to-play intensely for, you know, basically a 3-month period, not really playing my main account a lot over that time, literally just doing like the basics, I've fallen way behind on where I wanted to be on Marius. And there's actually 2 people in HH Gaming that are at the same spot I am, nigh on. So Never and Grim does my editing and thumbnails and stuff. We're basically in the same spot around where we are to try and get Marius. So now we've got a little bit of a competition going as well, which is fun. And anyway, I'm doing a push. Now, yesterday, I started off with a video, which I was recording to show you guys. I was like, guess how much energy you think it's going to take me to collect 4 mythical chest plates from any dungeon. And anyway, I loaded up 5,000 energy, set it loose, and got 0. Okay, I was farming stage 10 hard on Dragon. The reason why I farm there is because it's my best stage 10 team. Plus we got the 2-time on speed gear, which is still something which is relevant to me. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe this is worth doing. Now, when I had set up my multi-battles and filters, I was only accepting speed gear because that's the only set that I care about. Okay, and you're probably like, okay, yeah, I don't really see what the problem is. Well, I can't prove it because I didn't see what I didn't see. Okay, I didn't see the stuff what I didn't get because it was just instantly sold. But I'm 99% sure that if a mythical chest dropped in any of the other sets, it is not counting towards that mission because of this gear filtering. So, and the reason why I thought this, or why I think this, is because I ran out of multi-battles yesterday when I was eventually up to like 10k energy. I spent something close to 3,000 or 4,000 gems, I think. I spent a lot of gems, and I'd not got any at that point. I then went and was just hitting start myself, and within like a couple of thousand energy, I had 3. So I'm almost certain that if you've got gear selling filters on, you want to, certainly for something like that, you want to turn all of the sets back on if you just insta-sell sets. Just watch out for it because I'm 99% sure that did me a cropper yesterday. And, you know, if I look at the gear that came in, obviously it was only speed gear because I was selling everything else. But I actually got no mythical chests in speed gear, and therefore I was still on 0 after all of my multi-battles. I wonder if I got any with actual speed on it here to have a quick look at. You wouldn't believe how in 5 years my fastest helm is still a double roll for speed on my whole account. You wouldn't believe it, but it's the truth. This is one of these old school, do we care about the main stat when it's a double roll? We might as well just flip it. In fact, do I want to waste a mythical to flip it? Maybe not. I don't really want this to be an accuracy chest, but again, if we get like some crazy rolls of speed, I didn't get anything. Okay, so just completely wasted all the energy. That's fine. That's fine. Such is raid life. But anyway, make sure you take that tip on board because, as I say, after I started just playing it normally, I got 3 chests from like a couple of thousand energy. So definitely I wasted a whole bunch of my resources yesterday. There's also, by the way, these events going on right now for Lady Mikage rares and potential to get the legendaries. If you do not own Lady Mikage yet, and you're literally just looking for like the last epic or what have you, these are pretty worth it. Like if you've got the resources, it's pretty worth it. Mikage is fantastic as a champion. Like endgame players use her a lot. So I would say she is one of those ones that is worth chasing. Anyway, let's do my temple here. I will also do the Sand Devil type of farming later. But let's see if we pull out a FIRROL or a Glycad or any legendary, I guess. But ideally one of those. Or the new Unity guy would be super sweet as well. Obviously, you get a bunch of the epics because you're guaranteed an epic if it's not gold. And that is a sad time. You know what's even worse? What's even worse is I would have to pull another 10 before I even get into Mercy. And then after that, it's plus 4% per shard. So basically, I'd have to do 3 times that amount just to guarantee a legendary. Sad day, sad day. Anyway, useless shards. Hopefully, the tip will help you in the future if you're going after Marius. And I'll see you in the next one.